You spent half your life, like literally half your life, because this coming March will be 26 years, right?
Yes.
So half your life serving this government, starting off as a DO in Kilgoris.
Yes.
Where our very own Linus Kaikai comes from.
A job that I love. It wasn't a very easy decision. I loved my job. I loved that uniform. By the way, I think I'm one of those regional commissioners who spend most of their time in uniform because I was hands-on. Something will happen, and you don't have to rush to the house and put on uniform. I was always in uniform, and I was proud wearing that uniform. So the 26 years that I've been in government, I've dealt with the common folk. The problems that the common Goinange has. The problem that they can't go to a lawyer or go to court. Problems that are solved by a chief and an assistant chief and a DO and a DC and an RC. There are so many. Actually, if all the public were to end up in court, the court wouldn't function. They'll be overwhelmed. But we deal with so many things and resolve them amicably because we got the ADR way, alternative dispute resolution mechanism that we use, so that we have win-win situations all the time. So I've enjoyed my job, coordinating colleagues, doctors, engineers, environmentalists, talk of teachers, talk of police officers. Because as an administrator, you are the fulcrum. You coordinate all these officers and ensure that we deliver as one. Actually, with the coming in of the Jubilee government, especially the second 5 year, the silo mentality in government was basically killed. So the government delivers as one. Don't feel that because you are an environmentalist and you are doing very well, and the road engineers are doing very badly, and you think the government is achieving. So through the office of the regional commissioner, for instance, we have meetings where we bring together all regional heads of departments. Like a road engineer in the Rift Valley knows, what the policeman does, or knows what the guy in charge of Central Rift Water Works Development Authority does. Because we share all these things, including the projects that we do, including the budgets that we have, including the implementation status of all these projects. So that has given me now the necessary experience. When I go to the county, as a governor, you're going to have a cabinet. You're going to have a cabinet with different departments. You must know how all these departments relate. That's why I was saying the 26 years that I've served in government has given me the opportunity to interact with the common Goinange, number one. And then number two, gave me the necessary sophistication to run a bureaucracy. And like anybody else, I'll be elected today, and tomorrow I'll be up and running. I know actually what an in tray is, what an out tray is. I know how to mark files. Some of our colleagues we have, they have never run an office for all the entire life they've been in public service. They've just been talking maybe in parliament or talking elsewhere, but they've never sat down and understand how a bureaucracy is supposed to be run. When you elect such people, of course, the first place you have to take them is to KSG. For training. They have to be trained. In Nzoia, we don't have the luxury of time. We are late. 10 years have gone. We need somebody who start working from day one. And that person, I think, is myself.